You guys, so this week we had an epic adventure to the flea market. It literally started at like 6 in the morning. My brother came to my house, he picked me up. I needed a bucket of coffee to start my day that early, and I had my bucket of coffee. Anytime we shop together, it ends up being a ridiculously competitive experience for both of us. And whoever got the coolest things would win, and then somebody would buy somebody a margarita at the end of the day. However, we don't know who actually got the coolest stuff. It's up to you to let us know what the coolest one is. So post your favorite item that you're seeing in the comment section below so that whoever has the most votes gets that coveted margarita at the end of the day. Keep going. So I'm gonna get the ball rolling. One thing that I thought was super cool that I ran into, which was very weird because you never actually see these things. These are African, and this is completely hand beaded. Every single detail, every color is hand beaded. I found these at like 7 different booths, and I just kept like piling them in the cart, and they're all different. They all have like really cool detailing on them. We found a lot of Pendleton blankets. Oh my, this smells really bad. It's super irritating to me when Tyler finds things that I want. And these I would have been super excited to find, and he got them before I was able to get them.
If you're new to Pendleton, just look for the little blue tag. Some of them they'll say the Beaver State, some of them will say Pendleton, but that's how you can tell it's a Pendleton. You just look for the little blue tag.
So that was a really good find. Thank you for sharing, Tyler. However, they're not hand beaded. Okay, you guys, I'm totally gonna nerd out on you for a moment here, but this is super amazing. So, I know I've shown you guys Navajo rugs before, but this is pretty incredible. So this is what's called a Germantown rug. This would have been from like the late 1800s, early 1900s, and Germantown wool was only available to weavers for a really, really short time. So you're not gonna see a lot of these available, and when you do, they're usually in pretty rough shape because the wool is incredibly delicate. You guys remember I taught you how to tell if these were real by like the side twist. This has all the lazy lines. This has everything that would tell you if this was a real piece.
What do you think?
On a big one, yeah.
What?
On a big one, yeah.
Cool. So
Navajo rug, it looks a lot like the Chiefs blankets. Don't know if it is or not, but it's got the right kind of stripe pattern. Overall, it's just a nice one. It's got some condition issues. I'm not too worried because when you see a good one, you kind of know it, and then you just really want to buy it. And
no, that rug is actually super amazing. I saw that rug and it just like made me cringe that he found it first. Thank you, Tyler. I really, really appreciate you letting me hold this item that doesn't belong to me, that's probably gonna lose me a margarita. The colors are cool, the pattern is cool. It's super, super early version. And I'm jealous of it. I'm jealous. Thank you, Tyler.
Meat on the bone. Got it.
Now, there was another booth that had some pretty cool tribal art. And you guys know me, you know that I love my tribal art. They had tons of stuff from Africa, Papua New Guinea. They also had some really amazing art from New Zealand. And so I picked up 3 or 4 different things that they had from New Zealand, as well as some of their African and Papua New Guinea stuff. But one of the coolest things that I found that they had from New Zealand is this piece here. It's like this hanging wall panel, but they've got these really amazing pearl details for the eyes, and it's huge. It's a really, really good size. You just don't see these things ever. Like, I've actually never seen one, so of course I have to have it. And last but not least, Tyler has one more item to show you guys. He's doing paperwork. He's acting like he's some, like, banker. What are you doing? 0 sense of urgency. 0. Nothing better to do.
do you want to lick the envelope?
Yes. Can I just tell you guys? The worst thing in the world is when they started making those things where you just like take off the end and stick it. Like, no, they don't, like, that's like the best flavor in the world.
My favorite find is this vintage Bulova snorkel automatic watch. They call it the Bulova 666, and they call it.
Wait, what? The triple what?
They call it the 666.
What is that? Like six? Like the devil's number? Oh, you found the watch of the devil's number.
They call it the 666 because on the dial it's printed that it can go 666 feet.
How specific.
This is a nice example here.
Looks dirty.
They're pretty valuable. They're pretty collectible.
Oh, really? And how much can you sell that for? Like 20 bucks?
Sharing numbers is very tacky.
Tell me how much!
You could probably get about $500 for this.
Well, listen, it's important to not get hung up on the numbers. In fact, the only number you guys need to be thinking about is 666. That's the devil's watch. Don't vote for that watch. Vote for the Germantown rug. Vote for the New Zealand carving. Vote for something wholesome and sweet. Don't vote for Tyler. Next week, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna be in Mexico. So I'm planning on showing you guys some of the amazing folk art, some of the amazing religious art that they have in Mexico. And these are things that you can find here as well. In fact, one of my favorite things to look for when I'm out and about is Mexican folk art. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Vote for Dustin.